trying to scare us today because it's working.
Okay, the EMF here is going off too. So I would say, wow, dude, this is crazy EMF right.
It moved. The antenna moved. Oh my god!
Hey there, paranormal travelers. I'm out and about today in another German forest, and I'm heading up to a castle that's right behind me up there. You can't really see it because of the green today. Maybe you can see a little bit if I flip around, but I wanted to stop while I'm exploring to address a few questions I've received by us about a certain video that's gotten a lot of interest lately. So I thought, hey, you know what? I printed out emails and comments that I've gotten about the video, and I wanted to talk about them today while I'm out here about the drum roll, about the REM pod video where the REM pod antenna moves. And there's been so many questions about it. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna address those while I'm out here today. Why not? I'm at a beautiful location, and I thought maybe you would enjoy the location as well. Let me give you a view around. Exactly, here it is. These ancient steps are just so beautiful. You can hear a stream in the distance. You can hear some birds. Okay, so let me answer some of these questions that I've had. I was with David in the Harz Mountains. We traveled to the middle of the Harz Mountains, smack dab in the middle. I can show you on a map. And we went to an abandoned asylum. And in that asylum, we experienced a few things, had some questionable audibles that we heard, and that was all well and good. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I am kind of hyper, but that's me. And I love this stuff so much that I do get excited, so I won't apologize for that. And I think anyone that travels around the world and goes to these incredible locations that I bring to you so that you can watch them at home should get excited, and I hope you get excited about them too. Oh my God, did you see that? Which castle is that? To the left. Oh. Huh. Because I really want to share them with you, and I think they're just amazing. I'm always wowed. I was just in Holland recently at what's called the Mummy Church. They found 4 mummies in the basement in 1765. Well, it wasn't really a basement. It's a basement now. Back then, it was like a crypt. But there was mummies down there, which was totally unexpected. They're natural. They're not supposed to be there. So I went there. I visited that. And it was incredible, and I can't wait to show you that. Not only that, I went to an abandoned amusement park, and it's just, I want to bring these locations to you, so that's why I go to them. So that's the first question: why do I go to these places? So that I can bring them to you, and I love going there, and I'm going to continue going to these places. Park failed, and it had so many tragedies. Look what we got here. I hope you could see them. But let me get to the questions about the REM pod. So, somebody wrote me, they really loved the video and they liked it, but they're not sure of what they're seeing. So, go ahead and watch. I'm going to show you the first clip of what I'm talking about. And in this clip, you're going to see the REM pod light up, and you're going to see something astonishing. But while you're watching it, you're also going to see David. David, you're going to see David's hands. You're going to see David standing on the opposite side of me. So go ahead and watch this clip.
Oh my God. It moved. The antenna moved. Oh my God. And it moves it back. Oh my God. Dude, that's not normal.
No.
Oh my God, dude, I don't know. This is like beyond.
So how amazing was that? David standing off to the side a little bit, and you can see him holding his leg and holding his camera as he's balancing himself, and he's pretty much, he's clear. You can clearly see him. So the question I got from a lot of people that are skeptical about this is, Brian, we can't see you in this video. You're holding the camera and we can see David, but we can't see you, and we can't see that side of the room, and we can't see the other side of the REM pod. Okay. And I was like, and at first I was like, okay, well, that's what I've got, you know. And then other questions started coming that were, some people were asking me if I was holding a hairdryer or a snow blower or something to make that antenna move. Okay. And I was like, what? And at the time when I was editing this video, I only had my footage. Well, before I get to showing you this next clip, let me just say, in that room where we were, that there's a lot of dirt, there's a lot of paper, there's a lot of trash, there's a lot of, I don't know what, on the ground. There's so much stuff on the ground that if we were using any kind of blowing device to blow the air around, up, down, sideways, it doesn't matter, that stuff is going to go flying. And David and I are not wearing masks, which is foolish. I agree 100% for those about to say that, and it's true. That is foolish. We should wear masks, especially in a place like that, where you're dealing with asbestos, mold, and what have you. So the last thing you want to do when you're in a location like that, if you're an urban explorer and you have some experience urban exploring, is you don't want to stir up the dust and the dirt and whatever else is in there. You just don't want to. That's the last thing you want to do. So if you use a blower to blow the wind around to generate some kind of, make that antenna move or something, which people want to believe, I guess, and that is incredibly foolish, incredibly stupid from the standpoint of the urban explorer, because that's dangerous. That's more dangerous than to running into something paranormal or even other people. You don't want to stir up the asbestos. You don't want to stir up the mold. You don't want to stir up anything that potentially could be there that could affect your health. Again, we should be wearing masks. I absolutely agree with anybody saying something about that. Okay, so just to say, we're not using a blower of any kind. That would be incredibly foolish. There's nothing that I have in my hands that would be manipulating that antenna. In fact, my clip gets pretty close up to the antenna. But again, we still have the issue of me, seeing me. So we have a solution for that. I have asked David for his permission to use his video footage. Watch the clip.
Okay.
Something's there.
Vielen Dank fürs Mitteilen.
Dude, the antenna's moving.
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
God. I have never seen that in my life.
Okay, das ist gruselig. Guck mal. Die Antenne bewegt sich einfach.
Oh my God. I have never seen anything like that. How is that even possible?
Okay.
Did you see that, David?
Ja, ich habe Gänsehaut am ganzen Körper.
Holy sh! Me too.
Es fühlt sich an, als würde da gerade einer sitzen oder hocken.
Oh my God.
Leute, ich hoffe, ihr seht das auf Kamera.
Me too. It was literally moving.
Okay, so you see me in that. It has music on that clip, and I can't take the music out. It's in there. But that's okay. I'm going to show you another clip in a moment with no music or anything, a raw clip that he sent me. Okay, but what you can see in that one is you can see me. And you can see the REM pod from the other side of the REM pod, which was another question from people watching the video saying, hey, we couldn't see the other side of the REM pod to see if anything was over there. Well, what you can see from David's side, you not only can see the other side of the REM pod, and you can not only see me, but you can see the other part of the room. You see all that dirt, you see all that paper on the ground, you see all that junk that's all over the place. But to answer your question, there's nothing in my hands. I'm not holding a hairdryer. I'm not holding a snowblower. I was like really confused about the snowblower one. That got me. But I was like, I'm not going to drive 500 miles, go into the middle of the Harz Forest, hike up a mountain, and carry a snowblower. I mean, I don't know who thought of that one. I know who. I mean, I got the email, but I'm just like, really? A snowblower? Oh my God. What's that? So in the next video, so somebody was saying, well, if we were using a snowblower or something like that, that the audio would be manipulated. So in the next clip, you can hear me shuffle, you can hear my jacket, you can hear me get up, you can hear me breathe where I'm like, oh my God, where I'm freaking out. And you can even see me pointing, you can see my hand go over my mouth. This is all stuff I didn't even know that David had filmed. Otherwise, it would have been in the original video. And had it been in the original video, that would have answered those questions to begin with. But now I'm able to provide it for you, thanks to David. And I thank you, David, for your permission to use the clips. So here's that clip.
And it just moved again.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh my God! And it just moved again.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh my God! It's moving the antenna. Dude, what the freak? Oh my God, that's crazy. I wasn't even pointing anymore. It's so scary.
All right, so what I also want to show you in this next picture is the audio from that video, so that you can see it's not edited, the audio itself. So if anybody still has any kind of questions about that. Now here's the thing though, if somebody were to edit the audio, I know someone who's a very good DJ and he's an audio technician, and there are programs that you can take a video file, put in, and look at the audio and see when it's been clipped, when it has had an overlay of something else. So doing that online is kind of foolish if you're trying to say that you didn't do an audio overlay or whatever it's called. You know, you can't hide that. So anyways, let's answer some more questions. Why are you out filming with your handy? Why don't you invest in a camera? Oh my God. This is the camera. I'll pull it out. This is the camera I used for there. It's an Osmo Pocket 3. You see it in the clip from David. What it has on it is a tripod attached to it. So the other person saying I was walking around with the selfie stick, it's not a selfie stick, it's the tripod that attaches to the Osmo Pocket 3. This is the newest Osmo Pocket camera from DJI. It is the most advanced. It is an amazing camera. I can't recommend it more than enough. The camera I'm filming with right now is also an Osmo Pocket 3. This is my phone. So I don't film any videos with this, or rarely. If I do, it would be a real emergency if I had to do that, which I think I did do in the Reims Cathedral actually. But this is the Osmo, and that's the footage does not compare to the Osmo Pocket 3. I mean, oh my God. So anyways, we were using the Osmo Pocket 3, or I was, and David's using an Osmo Pocket 2. The Osmo Pocket 3, like I said, is just absolutely fantastic. You're not going to be able to hide anything from the Osmo Pocket 3. It has a really good low light footage. Now, if the footage was low quality on your screen, because that could be the settings in YouTube when you're watching a video. Okay, anyway, so that's the question. I was using an Osmo Pocket 3 and not my mobile phone. I can't get over that one. But anyways, the hands, we already discussed that. Selfie stick, opposite side. So I think I've addressed, I got a lot of the emails, but I think I addressed them already together, so I don't have to read all of them, because I think all of it. So that, I hope that answers the questions about the REM pod and what happened there. Oh, and some people ask me, could a loose antenna cause, it's a little bit breezy out here. If you look, let me show you this. You'll see that we have a bit of a breeze out here today. Hopefully you can see it with the... So we got a bit of a breeze. And so what I want to say with that is, a loose antenna is not just going to move because it's loose. Now on that REM pod, the antenna can be loosened, and it's always kind of loose. It's never totally secure. But so it's right here. But if I do like this, it will move. But if I set it down, it's not just going to start. And I'm going to show you this in the middle in a moment. Okay. So just because something's loose, this antenna is not attached to anything. So just because something's loose doesn't mean it's going to start moving, right? Why should this move just because it's loose? So one of the theories is, well, it's loose, Brian, so it's going to start moving. I'm sorry, but you have loose stuff all over your house. You have pens, you have pencils, you have objects, you have remote controls, you have all kinds of stuff. If that stuff starts to move, I'm pretty sure that you're going to be concerned as to why it's moving. So I just set it there. Here's a little twig. This weighs less than a feather. It's not attached to anything, it's loose. Do you expect that twig to start moving just because it's loose? Probably not. So things don't just move because they're loose. You know, now if there's a lot of wind, that's possible. But I think we already talked about the wind issue, that I didn't have a snowblower and I didn't have a hairdryer or anything like that. But there's nobody there. Oh, and now the EMF. I mean the REM pod. I can't even think straight. Sometimes you come to these spots and you don't expect what's about to happen, if anything. And, oh, now the EMF as well. And the temperature. That's not me. I'm not even close enough to that to... What the hell? Is I am going to... Okay, that's me. But... Okay, that was a heavy stomp.
But heavy.
That's heavy. Okay, that was a heavy stomp.
But heavy.
That's heavy. Something's there now.
Vielen Dank fürs Mitteilen.
Dude, die Antenna's moving. Die Antenne hat sich bewegt. Oh my God! I have never seen that in my life.
Okay, das ist gruselig.
Holy sh... Okay, so I'm gonna head up to the castle. Wow, look at this. How beautiful is this castle here? Amazing. Hidden here in the forest. Wow. Okay, so I want to thank you for joining me out here today. I wanted to talk about a few of those issues, answer some of the questions. I hope I answered them for you. I'm going to try and get in this castle. Okay, so anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya.
It's moving the antenna!
Dude, what the freak? Oh my god, that's crazy. I wasn't even pointing anymore, it's so scary.
Da ist nichts dran.
You know what, David? I don't care if people believe it or not. I see it.
Yeah.
And I'm right here.